What's up guys, H3 Games here, and welcome to Opinionated, a new series on my channel where I'm going to take a lot of discussed topics and a lot of opinions and give you my 2 cents. And maybe you'll agree, maybe you'll disagree, and you can leave your creative responses in the comments because I love reading them. Personal message me with any advice. You know what I mean by advice. So, just constructive criticism. And obviously take what I say with a pinch of salt, as not all of my views are fully formed, as I'm not an adult. But today I want to talk about procrastination, as you can see by the title. And the game in the background is Super Meat Boy, the boss scene of the first chapter. On Smash Club Gaming, I did a review of Super Meat Boy. Well, it was kind of not a review, it was kind of an overview, a preview. And bit on the background, so if you want to see that video, there'll be a link in the description. Also subscribe to Smash Club Gaming. It's a very good and growing community channel. Anyway, procrastination is a lot of people say it's the unwillingness to do work. I say it's the unwillingness to start work. You don't want to start things. Obviously, having experienced procrastination myself, anyone that's going through procrastination, anyone that has high amounts of procrastination stored up inside them, I know what you feel like. I myself have had to deal with that, but I've come up with some really good tips. First of all is the quote. I found it off a YouTube channel and I really like it. I can't remember the YouTube channel. But the quote is, inspiration starts the journey, determination continues the journey. And I can't remember the last bit, that's the problem. It's inspiration starts the journey, determination, endures the journey, and then procrastination ends the journey. Because people will want to do things, but they never will. We need to kind of change that, and this is how I do it. It's something called the 3-minute rule. Okay, so before you do that, what you have to do is write down 3 things that inspire you. Role models, it could be music, and you want to print this off and hang it up on your wall so that every day you wake up with inspiration. That's a key thing, and if you wake up with that inspiration, then you will be driven through the whole day to do your work. The second thing is anger. You want to name 3 people who are disappointed in you, or 3 things that you hate about your life, and you want to work towards changing that, because anger is not always a negative thing if you know how to channel it positively. If you know how to turn your anger into determination, it can be a very leading force. So to change the world, you might be angry of the current state that it's in at the moment. Even Gandhi had anger inside of him. Just remember that. Even Gandhi, the most peaceful world leader one of the most peaceful world leaders that the world has ever seen, he had anger in him. I can guarantee that, because anger is a driving force. Obviously, there is no way to prove this, but everyone has anger inside them. It's just about how to channel it positively. Another thing is 3 people you want to make proud. So these are all, name 3 things, print them out, stick them on your wall. So 3 things you want to change, and you're angry that it's there, and you want to change that. Change it or abolish it. Obviously, it can't be a rational thing. That you can't say, I 3 people that anger me. You can't be like black people and Jews, because that's not positive. If you hate black people, all I can say is try and change that. But this is not an advice on how to not hate black people. And by the way, in saying this, I don't hate black people. Just to put that out there. I'm a very accepting person. I accept all colors, all creeds, everything. So no matter where you're from, what skin color you are, what your beliefs are, you're accepted on my channel. And there's always a place for you here. Just know that. So another thing is 3 people you want to make proud. So maybe your parents, your sister, your cousins, your teachers, your friend, your father, your mother, parents, your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, parents. anyone that you want to make proud, put it down, and you're gonna wake up to that. Also, music. Music is a driving force in procrastination. Listening to music that inspires you will make you want to do things. But as I said, inspiration only starts the journey. To finish it, use a little thing I like to call the 3-minute rule. The 3-minute rule is, let me explain. Procrastination is the unwillingness to start something. So once you start it, you're gonna fucking finish it. So this is what you have to do. You trick yourself, and it works. It's the argument against it is, well, you know you're not going to do it for 3 minutes anyway, but it works. I've done this. I do this all the time. I procrastinate heavily. I'm one of the largest procrastinators I know. And you want to say, all right, I don't want to do this. I want to play video games. I want to watch YouTube. I want to watch YouTube. I want to make a YouTube video. I want to go outside, play sports. I want to go socialize. You have to say, all right, I'll only do it for 3 minutes. Start the work, put the timer for 3 minutes, but the minute the timer finishes, you won't want to stop. You're going to keep going until you finish it. Now, obviously, this works for everyone, but if it doesn't work for you, you are suffering from depression. I suffered from depression. I'm still getting over depression. Teenage depression. Depression may be caused by a lot of things. It may be an epiphany depression, a religious depression. You may not think you're smart enough, good enough. Maybe an existential crisis. I think Hutch did a video on existential crises. So just look up Sean0728, and it's one of the videos. Or so you're ... existential. Just type in so you're suffering from existential crisis. But one thing I'll say about depression is you have to get back into things. You have to develop a routine. Depression can alter your sleep pattern, and if you have a very altered sleep pattern, it's very likely you may be suffering from depression. You may not know it, but you got to think, what don't I like in my life? The 3 things you need to get over depression: happiness, friends, and family. You don't have to talk to a counselor, but tell your family everything. I hate my family. Like, I really hate my parents. In probably an unjustified teenage way, but you know, I'm a teenager, so I won't hate my parents forever. Obviously, there are some of you who your parents have done terrible things and you may never forgive them, but even if they're terrible parents and all they're going to do is laugh at your problems or say, get over it, or say, be a man, or say, problems build character. Problems don't build character. Solutions build character. So, you want to tell them. You want to write it down. Write down your problems. Don't send it to anyone. Just write it down. In the same way that venting your anger on a piece of paper can help, writing down why you're feeling so glum will also help. It helped me, it may help you. Actually, out of all of these methods, I can 100% guarantee one of them will work for you. And if you combine them all and they all work for you, then good for you. You're one of the few people who is full of inspiration in your life. Not all of us have that, so we have to find it. Like I said, social life, friends who share a common interest. And I know if you go to a school and you're different from everyone else, that may be hard, but don't change who you are to suit a friend group. And don't expect your friends to change to suit you. You have to find something. You have to find a club in which your interests are met by all of the members. Just anything like that, that'll help. Those are my tips for procrastination. If you have any more, leave them in the comments. I won't be making another video, but I'll be sure to add an annotation or maybe directing people to your comments, or maybe I'll include it in something else. I don't know. We'll see. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and Smash Club Gaming, links in the description. Follow my Twitter at Games Life News. Follow my Tumblr at puppyshatefifa.tumblr.com. My dashboard is amazing, but I don't post often, but I post, and you'll be sure, just in case the sub boxes aren't working, you'll be sure to catch all my new videos. Anyway guys, that's been H3 Games. Peace off.